The European Central Bank kept its monetary policy unchanged, but confirmed that it will end its bond buying program in the third quarter this year. The interest rate on the ECB's main refinancing operations and the interest rates on the marginal lending facility and the deposit facility remains unchanged at 0%, 0.25%, and -0.5% respectively. According to the bank, any adjustments to the key ECB interest rates will take place sometime after the end of the Governing Council's net purchase under the APP and will be gradual. The Governing Council is between a rock and a hard place right now. On the one hand, inflation is hitting a record high of 7.5% in March. At the same time, economic growth outlook is dampened by the continued geopolitical conflict. ECB President Christine Lagarde said in a presser that how the European economy develops will, quote, crucially depend on how the conflict evolves, on the impact of current sanctions, and on possible further measures, and that inflation has increased significantly and will remain high over the coming months, mainly because of the sharp rise in energy costs. Looking ahead, Lagarde said that the ECB's monetary policy would depend on incoming economic data and its evolving assessment of the outlook. A global macroeconomist at Fidelity International told CNBC that the ECB faces a tough policy trade-off that is more complex than that facing other developed market central banks. She said, and I quote, "On the one hand, it is clear that the current policy stance in Europe is too easy for the high level of inflation, which is becoming broader and more entrenched. On the other hand, however, the euro area is facing a huge growth shock. High-frequency data already point to a sharp hit to euro area activity in March to April, with consumer-related indicators worryingly weak. As a full energy embargo is becoming more likely, so is the worst-case recession scenario." End quote. So we'll have to wait and see if ECB's focus will be on high inflation or to limit economic and market distress.